Hi, this is Alan Lord,
And Kathy Rutland Magid.
and we are in Washington Square Park in San Francisco, California, doing another one of our Beer with Alan videos. Unfortunately, we left our wines in the restaurant and we're going to go get some more later, and we're in a park, so we don't have any alcohol. But what we want to do, if you haven't seen one of these videos, is we're trying to have little introductions where classmates get to share some things about their lives. And so I'm going to pretty much turn it over to Kathy, and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself, and we're going to spend 5 to 10 minutes having a little conversation. So, go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Forgive me for looking over here, but there's a little dog over there. We want to be a little aware of that because we are outside. It was a little bit too lively in the restaurant that we just left, and we had a delicious dinner. And we decided that the only place that was quieter was here in Washington Square Park in San Francisco. So, what can you say about 50 years? My life has just been like all of yours, kind of like Forrest Gump's, and it's really hard to summarize the whole thing quickly. So I did a little cheat sheet, a little timeline here, so it won't be so tedious for all concerned. I'll just whip through this timeline and then we'll be over. Okay, don't zoom in on this, photographer, because it's not very pretty. All right.
Don't show it, just talk.
All right, I'm talking. Okay. I went to Ohio State for a little while and to UC for a little while after graduation. But then I got a fun advertising job and I didn't go back to either. Then, moving along, I got married and moved to New York City.
And you got married when?
I got married in the end of 1971 and moved to New York City, where I had a job in the Empire State Building, and that was kind of fun. I was actually modeling shoes there for a while. Then, from there, about the next year, we moved out to San Francisco, and it was a really magical, fun, wonderful place. And we stayed here for about a year until my former husband's father got ill, and we had to move back to New York to take care of the family business, which we did. The rest of these towns and moves are a little whiplash. I'm just going to skirt over them. From New York, we went to LA, and then to Florida, and then back to San Francisco. We started our own clothing business in 1977, the same year we got divorced, but it was amicable. We did that for a little while until we ran out of money, and then we went on our merry way, and I went into retail advertising, and that was all through my 30s, which is kind of a blur because mostly all I did was work, but some fun and some clubs and some personal life there.
Well, there's not too many of us that got divorced and maintained businesses with the people we got divorced
Well,
from.
we actually got divorced and signed the papers for opening our business on the same day, but that's another story. Okay, so after retail, now we're zooming along into the 90s, where I started to do greeting cards and calendars, and I wrote greeting cards for a while, and I wrote calendars for a while. I should say that I've always worked in some kind of a creative capacity, and my most marketable skill has been writing, so that's what's been keeping me afloat. So we went from retail to greeting cards to calendars to toys, and I spent quite a few years in the toy business, which was very fun. And then from there, I went into health and wellness, and from there, I went into children's products, and I moved up to Sonoma County, which is wine country. I lived up there for a while. I came back down here to the Bay Area and went to work for a beauty and skincare company. And from there, when they moved away, I got into the wine business, and that kind of brings us up to date professionally because I'm working for a wine company in Sonoma County.
Well, are you really working for them or are you working for yourself?
I'm working for myself, but I'm working for them. So I know this has all been very professionally driven here, and I haven't touched on a lot of the personal. What can you say? It's been a ride. I was married once, and I gave it a go 3 more times.
Not
without
married.
quite getting married, and decided I didn't want to do that. I'm on my own now. I am reasonably healthy. I have lots of wonderful friends here. I have a fabulous family. My family all migrated to Montana, and I'm going to go visit them next week. And I have a brother and 2 nieces and 4 nieces, grandnephews and nieces who live in Bozeman, Montana. So, I've also just had dinner and 2 glasses of rosé. So I hope I'm not rambling too much. And it's been so great seeing Alan and meeting Martha. And Martha is our gracious photographer, and she's got very steady hands. So I just want to say hi to everybody and say what a blown mind it is to think that it's been 50 years. And I've seen some of you on YouTube, and you're all looking great, and it's fun. And I really hope to see you in August at the reunion. So thanks to Alan for all of this.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what your personal passions are for the future. What you really are interested in besides surviving and doing work like we all have to do.
Well, I found out that I'm a city person, and I found this out by moving to the country for a few years. So one of my passions, I like to be with my friends. I love art and music and museums and plays and wonderful restaurants and sharing that with my friends.
And certainly San Francisco is a great place to do that.
And San Francisco is a very great place to do that. I have a dog. I love dogs. I like to take trips around the country to visit my friends. And I have a very low-key life by design right now because I had a lot of activity in my life for many years. And so now I live in the trees. I'm quieter, and I'm happy, and I'm reasonably healthy. And that's kind of all that I want.
Well, it sounds like you may have a conflict for the reunion, but that you're hoping to try to work it all out.
And that is very true. So I will let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
So we don't have too much more to say. It's been a great visit from my wife, Martha Turner, and I to be able to spend time with Kathy Rutland, Magid. I got to get it right. Magid. Having dinner here in San Francisco. And this is another one of our, supposed to be a beer or a wine with Alan, but we'll have to go get our beer and wine later. We will be doing that, don't worry. But we thought you might like to enjoy this. So we want to say thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy these videos. And if you do, let us know so that we continue to do these. Anything else you want to say, Kathy?
That's it. God bless everyone. Hope to see you in August. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye.